Hi everyone, it's Christina from Photosprouts here. Today I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of a photo shoot in which I had to shoot in harsh sunlight and there was no shade. There's so many ways to shoot in difficult light conditions. For instance, you can use the diffuser to cut off the hard light on your subject's face, but this is not what I'm going to show you. My way is to use a strong flash to overpower the sun. And at the same time, I will underexpose the ambient light. I've also taken some pictures with just the natural light so that you can compare them with those with a flash. Again, there's no right or wrong in how you use the light, you just see difference in the styles, but having a flash in your camera bag definitely gives you peace of mind. Today I'm having a portrait session with Lexi in an area that is in direct and harsh sun. It is the mid-afternoon and there's no shade around. I see this beautiful boat and decide to get some pictures there. Normally in a portrait session, you want to find an open shade with your softer light. However, this boat is just under direct sunlight. Using a flash definitely helps. I directed Lexi to face the sun until I see a shadow that loops down at an angle onto her nose and cheeks, and this is loop lighting. As I'm underexposing the ambient light, the flash is to throw more light on her face in addition to the sun. Now open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Oh,
I like these.
I'm using a 16 to 35mm wide angle lens, but I don't like this image as my camera angle isn't low enough to flatter her body. And look away from the camera. Like this, good. So pretty.
You're waving your husband off.
Yeah, hey. Yeah. Okay, that arms can go back to your. I like how you touch the boat, but not too much. Yes, slide it to your body a little bit. Yes, and extend just a tiny little bit more. Okay. Yep. All right, and then I'm gonna change my angle, maybe like this. So I bend down a little bit more to shoot from a lower angle, and this elongates her legs. 1, 2, 3, look away from the camera. Perfect. Photoshopped some clouds and also color graded the photo. Now look at me. Lean slightly towards the camera. Good. Arch your back. Yes. And now look away from the camera with the same angle. Beautiful. 5 seconds. Give that 5 seconds. You can close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Open. Okay. Then we moved to the field, but it has no shade. I had Lexi turn away from the sun and use the sunlight as the hair light. I want to show you the challenge of shooting in this condition without a flash. If I expose for the ambient light, then the subject will be underexposed. But if I expose for the subject, then the background will be overexposed. So I have to strike a balance between these two exposures. In my next shot, I will have to climb up higher so that the brightest part in the background will not be in the frame. It was actually scary because the ground is uneven. Your lens might find it hard to focus in backlit conditions. And also the flares will make the pictures hazy. Small tip here, if your lens hood is not big enough to block the flares coming straight into the lens, you can consider using a small diffuser. Good. As I go one step up, the tree is cutting off the flares completely, so I don't need that diffuser. So pretty. One more. Okay. That's nice. Alright, let's add in the light. As you can see, the background is still brighter than the subject because it is a backlit condition in the middle of the day. To make the subject brighter, we should add in a flash. I want to keep the same ambient exposure, so I won't change my camera settings. Then I do a test shot and then adjust my flash power accordingly. We need full power again for this. I know, because you're too pretty. That's a good thing, right?
Scary.
I bet. Okay, 2 steps up. Test shot. Ooh. Ooh. Too much. Sorry. Too bright. Okay, so I'm wrong. Full power is too much. Okay, let's do power it down to 1/8. Now I frame. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I exposed for the ambient first. The only thing is the white balance is too much, so I dial it down to 5000K. Good. Okay. I think the background is too bright, so I increase the shutter speed to underexpose the ambient a little bit, and then I raise the flash power to compensate for the change. The shutter speed normally doesn't affect the flash exposure, but if you're on a high-speed sync, then it will. This is the color-graded version, and it makes a huge difference. Good. Which photo do you like it better? The natural light one or the one with the flash? Let's see, change a spot just around here. You want to sit on that thing? Okay, but let me know if it is too hard to get there or if there's a bug biting you, right?
Oh my god,
Okay.
so I gotta go after you leave.
Ooh!
Spiderwebs, so I'll stay.
Really? Okay. Try to look for something that your subject can sit on so that you can naturally shoot from a higher angle to flatter the face shape. I'll try to get some pretty pictures of Lexi with just the natural light, and then I'll add in the flash. Yeah, some photographers like this style, so they expose for the subject. And by this, the ambient is overexposed. I exposed for the subject, and that's why the background is quite overexposed, but still acceptable. It would have been completely washed out if I was shooting in the early afternoon. Okay, hopefully it won't fall. Okay, I'll carry it. My God, I'm scared. See if it works. Perfect. One more. Like this. Yes, good. Stay there. One more. Okay. There, excellent. Okay, let me frame the picture better. Good. Like what I've explained before in my previous tutorials, there's no right or wrong in using just the natural light or adding in a flash. You just get different results. So in this condition, which one do you like better? The one with the natural light or the one with the flash? Okay, this is the end of part A. In part B, we're going to move to a different location and shoot in the late afternoon with 2 flashes. I'm going to show you how to use the second flash to create your own golden hour. So, what do you think? If you like this tutorial, please click that like button, leave me a comment, or even subscribe to the channel, and this would mean so much to me because I've spent so much time and effort in each episode, and this time I was also the videographer and the light assistant, and I've also spent so many hours behind the computer to edit the footage and the pictures. Last but not least, I need to thank my model, Lexi, for her professional work. She's such a wonderful person to work with. You guys can check her out on her Instagram. Thank you. We're Photosprouts photography workshops in San Francisco and Palo Alto. Equipment is provided for beginners so that they don't have to buy a camera to come to a photography class.